What up, people? Okay, so I want to talk about this. This is mostly for guys. Maybe it will apply to some of you women out there, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about this, and this is like the concept of being like the sun, and I kind of figured out like this is probably why a lot of ancient religions and cultures always worship the sun, right? Like the Egyptians worship Ra, right? The sun god Ra. And the way I see it is like we have to be like the sun. It's like you're so self-reliant. You have this abundant, seemingly unlimited energy, right? And the Tao talks about this like kind of like a well that can't go dry or something along those lines. I'm maybe chopping it up a little bit here, but when you're like the sun, you're bright. You just have to give light and warmth, right? The sun is light, bright, and it gives warmth. And here's the thing about the sun, though: it's just fucking going, man. It's just fucking flying through space. It's not like pandering to the other planets. It doesn't revolve around the planets. It doesn't stop by the planet Earth, and it doesn't say, "Hey Earth, hi, do you need some warmth? Do you need some light?" Like, nah, man, the sun is just fucking going, right? It's going in its own direction. We don't even know what direction, because like there's no direction in outer space, man. There's no way to tell which way is up, down, left, right, or whatever. But we just know that it's fucking moving, and it's moving fast, right? And the planets, they orbit it just because of its gravitation, just how big it is. They orbit it, and the benefit of them orbiting the sun, the planets get light and they get warmth. You know, so here's the thing. That's why I'm saying, it's like, be like the sun. And whatever you do, like, and this goes a lot like for like romantic relationships, right, between a man and a woman. Now there's maybe there's some women that want to be like the sun, but you got to think about it like this: it's like, do you want your man to revolve around you, to be needing from you, or do you want to be the one revolving around your man? Now, and there's no right or wrong answer to this. It depends on what you want. So if you, like, as a woman, if you want to be like the sun, yeah, you can do it for sure and be like that. Just know, like, if that's what you like, if you don't mind, the man revolving around you and you being the leader in the relationship, then that's fine. But if not, and you prefer a man that's has his own direction, is going his own way, then you gotta realize that there are no two suns in the solar system. Each solar system has its own sun. And if there are two fucking suns that come together, like, they explode and they just fucking destroy everything around it. Not good, right? So yeah. Now, as a man, as a male, this is I believe this is a very important concept to grasp and implement and like integrate in your own lifestyle. You're not really asking anybody for permission. Now, the downside to this is that, like, you will have people saying, "Oh, you're selfish, you're self-centered," like, start throwing stones or whatever, man. Like, you can take what Jesus says is, "You will be persecuted for following me," or something along those lines, right? So yeah, there are some what can seem to be like downsides, but I mean, like, again, I'm gonna reference Jesus. He also says, "Let your light shine before men." You have to let your light shine. And there's this old quote from that movie Coach Carter, right? When he asked one of the kids, he's like, "What is your greatest fear?" And then it takes him like towards the end of the movie to finally answer Coach Carter. He's like, "Our greatest fear is not fucking something I can't remember, but it's like, basically, we fear our own light, to be seen, to shine." So yeah, man, you're not really afraid of yourself. You're not afraid of your darkness per se. You're afraid of your own light, because yeah, it would be, that is kind of like being vulnerable. You're putting all yourself out there, and yeah, it's free for people to judge, to challenge you. You will be challenged. That's part of it. But I'm getting off track here. I'm going back to the concept of it being like the sun. You can, like, that comes with in a sense of abundance too. You have this sense of this mindset of abundance, you know, so you're not needing anything from anyone, you know, you're not needing, but along with that, you don't need the permission. Now, I'm not saying don't ask for help. I think that's it's very humbling. You know, you have to know when to ask for help. All right, so if you're really fucked, man, even fucking SEAL Team 6 works as a team. You know, it's SEAL Team 6, not SEAL Me 6. You know, so yeah, it's definitely important to know when to ask for help and how to ask for help. But you are that, I think that comes along. That's part of being self-reliant. You know how to adapt and maneuver this reality so well that you know when help is necessary and when it's not necessary, and when it's time to be alone and when it's time to be social. You know, I want to go back to the Tao. It says there's a time to be at rest and a time to be at movement. You know, a time, like, there's a time for everything. So this is something I learned from kind of like the military. It's like situation will dictate. So it's very important to cultivate this situational awareness, not only of your immediate social surroundings, if you're in a social environment, or of where you're living at right now, you know, or in your life in general. It's like in all different aspects of your life. You know, develop that situational awareness so you can be aware of exactly what it is that is going on, and what you need to do to get you closer to that goal that you want to achieve. You know, to that, get you closer to that vision that you have of how your life, what kind of life you want to be, what kind of person you want to be. Most of all, like, what kind of person do you want to be, and what do I need to do to get me closer to being that kind of person? You know, to that, being that version of myself. Now, I think this is obviously this is like a process, and I think this is kind of like a never-ending process. Now, an important thing to remember here about being like the sun, it's yeah, you're flying through outer fucking space, you know, at pretty fucking fast, relatively speaking. And yeah, you got your planets orbiting, right? And you're abundant, you're light, you're free, you're warm, you know. But where is the ultimate destination for the sun? Now, if you look at the Milky Way galaxy, the center of the sun, the center of the galaxy, and the center of any galaxy, it's a pretty big ass black hole. And I like to think of that as death. You know, so yeah, you let your light shine, you better let your fucking light shine. Be like the sun right fucking now, because you don't know how close you are to that black hole. You don't know how close you are to death. You know, time is relative. So it could be a few minutes for somebody, could be hours for somebody else. Like Einstein once said, he's like, you sit on the hot stove for a minute and it feels like, I can't remember, I'm fucking it up, but it might be like an eternity or an hour or hours, you know? You sit and talk to a pretty girl for a minute, and you sit and talk to a pretty girl for an hour and it seems like a minute, you know? So it depends on the context as well. But yeah, man, be more like the sun. Focus on the sun, you know? And yeah, man, so that's all I got for right now. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I wanted to share that concept with y'all. And let me know what you think about it, because I think so far in my life, it's helped me out a lot. Because there's so many theories out there, right? There's so many fucking theories and opinions out there about what the right way to live is, what the wrong way to live is, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. But I think we can find a lot of truth by just observing the world around us, you know, nature, earth, the stars, you know? And so the truth is out there, man. It's out there, it's in here, you know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You just gotta like want to find out the truth, you know. Seeking you shall find. So if you want to find the truth, like you shall find it, you know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this concept, if this has helped you, or if this could help you, if this has shed any kind of light, or any light on, or any give you some sort of insight or clarity into anything, because this did simplify things a lot for me, honestly. Because like I said, there's so much fucking theories and opinions out there, but nothing is very practical, like, or nothing is very specific to anyone's life. You know, I didn't find anything that was specific to my life, but I think this approach is more universal. it's more applicable to anyone, you know, men and women. But like I said, like as a woman, you got to know if you want your man to be orbiting around you, or if you want him to be the sun, you know, be the leader in the relationship, basically. But yeah, and yeah, I have noticed a significant difference in how in my own life, and how simple it is. It just simplified everything so much further. And yeah, but and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. It has been a little challenging, but try not to look at them as problems. Like, the problems are more like things that'll help you get to the next level. It's like, okay, I need to figure this shit out so that I can get to the next level. Simple as that. But that'll be for another video. That's it for this one. Again, let me know what you think. Fucking smash that like button. Share this shit if you find it helpful, you know? Alright guys, well, that's it for now. Peace out.